not divulge your strategy to the opposition. Be as subtle as you are dangerous. Be as mysterious as you are organized. Be the director of your opponent's fate. No intensity, no victory. Whatever it takes. I am the king of the jungle. Ugly is good. Charge! Yeah!
Precision home, muscular tip with sting. My moves are cosmic. It's time to save the day. My legs, torso, and arms are energized, power thrust, dominant weapons. I can save the day. I am the same. Yeah. You stay! Hey, Damon! If you could chuck a football like you chuck vomit, you'd be an all-pro! Yeah, you too, Kelly! You suck! You stink!
Think that's funny?
Yeah!
I need your fucking lunch, buddy!
Hey, let it go, man! Come here! Come here! Hey!
Like the player we used to see it.
Listen, defense. I gotta take an X-ray before I do anything with this.
How about sometime next week, dumbass? How long have you been here anyway, huh? I don't give a fuck if I'm deaf, dumb, or fucking blind. You ain't get me back in the game if I got a fucking ball.
Shut up.
You hear me, dumb?
Okay, count to 3 and think of push. You ready, babe? 1, 2.
Damn it.
Fuck X-rays, you know what I mean, babe? I still gotta get an X-ray before I send you back in.
I wanna fucking play the fucking game. You hear me? I wanna fucking play. Psycho!
So, Coach D, Tony, what's really on your mind when you find yourself running the exact same running play 2 times in a row, deep?
Well, you know, Jack, I've always loved the running game.
Right.
But after reading so much about it because of you, I decided I'm going to give it up.
I beg your pardon, Coach? You're prepared to abandon the running game?
This is the first of 3 press conferences we did with Al and John McGinley going at each other. Unfortunately, we cut this one out, the first one and the second one, and we only went with the third one. I regret it, but, you know, it is a question of the patience of the viewer. As Grandma used to say, the brain is pretty good, but it can only take in what the fanny allows.
Football at its purest, Jack.
So you mean that you and management are in complete disagreement?
I mean, I'm late to see management. But I'll tell you what, if I don't have a job by tonight, you're going to be the first to know, Jack.
Tony, you are a walking soundbite, Tony.
All right, you guys, that's it for today. Come on, give me a break.
You ever play hard, Allie? College, high school, whatever?
Not really. I played baseball at UCLA.
Hate baseball. Nothing happens. A bunch of farmers standing around scratching their nuts looking for fly balls. In football, we all go one way till we get there.
Where's that?
I don't know, but what counts
Sounds
is...
like socialism. You ever have a pair of baseball cleats fly in your face or a line drive coming at you at 100 miles an hour?
UCLA baseball, ooh, brutal sport. We got to make sure the guys get there. You know what I mean?
We've always kept our patients informed, Harv. That's part of the deal.
Where? Palm Beach? This is Zaire here, okay? These guys are out stealing hubcaps while you're writing prescriptions, all right? You know, they got 4 years to make their $1 million, and that's it. A short life, but it's a goddamn glorious one. As long as you don't mess with their minds.
I don't understand, Harv. What if...
You mess with Zanicki by telling him he'd be ready to play in 2 weeks. What if he's ready in 1 week, huh? And then because of you, he's playing thinking he's not really ready.
He asked me my opinion.
And you what? Look, there's a lot of young doctors would die for this job. You're making me think, what, did I make a mistake? And you're gonna embarrass me here?
Come on, Harv, you know I gave up a lot.
Hey, there's no I in team. You still don't get the concept, do you, sport? Huh? This isn't Scott Fitzgerald and White Bucks time. This is a privilege to be here. This is a spectacle of warriors, of gladiators with brains for the masses. And it's a brilliant fucking concept. I don't care if every one of them has to play hurt. You, me, the team, we all play hurt. That's life, sport. Do me a favor and get off your high horse and get down where the worms feed.
First you get along, then you go along. Oh, come on, Doc.
Hey, Ty.
Hey, brother.
I couldn't help overhearing that Christina conversation.
Oh, same old story, man. Owners crying broke. You ever met an owner who ain't losing money? It's like they make extra sure they lose money.
You know, I wish I had a fraction of those stadium rights. I mean, I would take concessions, I would take parking, I'd take tickets, because that's where the real bread is at.
And now they've invented these naming rights and PSLs. It's tricky do, but we don't have the money for a new stadium. You're just gonna have to fight through it until you have a successful season. That's the reality. Lady Di thinks she's gonna pull the wool over my eyes and go to L.A.
Yeah, I did hear something about that.
She ain't going nowhere. You hang tight, Mike. Either way, you got a job here for a long time to come.
That's good to know, Tom.
The point of the game is contact. The more intense, the better. What was your best hit, Mr. LeVay?
I remember we was playing in pouring rain, and I'm deep. I mean deep in the zone. The football, the fullback, he's bringing the ball in. He's just shoving it down our throats. But he comes inside one more time, and I'm jamming that hole full force. And whack, fumble.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, right then and there. Now the ball's bouncing free, my hand's slippery wet, then there's only seconds left on the clock.
Well, did you score?
Oh, yeah, I scored.
Oh, Harvey.
Having fun, huh? Let's say we hit the road soon.
Don't be fuddy-duddy.
Well, really, there's no problem getting tickets.
Oh, thank you, but he's really more into basketball, see, so...
Yeah.
On the left is Jim Caviezel, who plays Al's son. There seems to be a remarkable sort of sensitivity in both their faces, and their acting complemented each other. I thought that Jim did a great job, but I was very sad to have to cut this scene. Jim was one of the young stars of Terry Malick's Thin Red Line, and I think he's going to do very well in this business.
I want to see it for Christ's sake of my son.
For a year ago, last Christmas, you called, and all of a sudden you want to get together and have breakfast.
Just give me a minute here, you know. I mean, I haven't seen you in what?
6 years.
Well, you never picked up a phone either.
Well, why would I?
Tom, all I ever try to do...
Please stop. I mean, you sound like a broken record. I get really angry.
Hey, guys. Why the long faces? Come on. How about some coffee?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
I'm fine, thank you.
Father and son?
You bet.
He's cute.
Yeah?
Why don't you give me a smile really quick?
Why don't you take a walk?
Well, thank you. Enjoy your breakfast, okay?
You know, I made a big mistake once as a coach.
I hurt somebody. I couldn't change what I did, so I denied it. But, you know, it never goes away.
No, it doesn't. And it's too late. It's too goddamn late for that. Okay, I'm sorry. No, Lord, I'm really working on this one here, but I'm just get your fucking hands off. My son and daughter are doing fine, and you had nothing to do with it. It's too...
I'm sorry, Tom.
No, don't even try.
I am. I'm sorry, son. I just see them. Many of my grandkids, Tom. Please. I'll stay an extra day.
With a child psychologist.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not.
What the fuck is that?
See, there you go again. You want to get into this again.
What the fuck is
I
this?
just told you sound like a broken record. You're going on it again.
Are they giving you a fucking broad every time you throw the flag, you piece of shit?
I want to hear that crap right now.
Come on.
What do you mean, come on?
You think you're bigger than this fucking... You think you're bigger than this game. You're fucking never been. You know what? Because these people are here.
Right there.
These people here are watching the players, not you.
Stop right there.
Getting your fucking... Yeah, pulling the flag.
Shut the fuck up right now.
You fucking touch me. It works both ways. You know something? I knew you when you carried the fucking chains. You get that white hat and all of a sudden you're a fucking big asshole.
Every game that I'm here. You complain every game that I'm here.
Well, man, I like to get fucking broads every time I throw a flag too, like you do.
What? Stop right
You
there.
drive that fucking car.
Right
I'd like to see where you get the money to drive that car. You think you're bigger than this fucking game. You and those other three assholes. Oh, here. You throw like a fucking faggot too, you son of a bitch.
Coach D? Coach D, thank you. What exactly are you telling Willie Beeman along the sidelines during the
Second press conference. This is the second time, and I really wanted Pacino to go for the jugular here. I mean, they won the game, and here's McGinley giving him a hard time again. You know, it just gets to be too much sometimes. The media can drive you crazy, as the Furies drove the Greek heroes crazy. And I love how he stuns the room with his very scatological approach, very direct. And I think it's a pretty stunning moment. Never been seen in sports, but I'd love to see a coach do that one day. Anyway, take care, have a good time, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year.
This is what I gotta say to you about the game, Jack. Fuck you. You stink, you know you stink. You wouldn't know the truth if it was in your own shit. So, go talk to one of these poor, innocent schmuck kids you can misquote and destroy, okay? Hey, didn't we win? Didn't we beat LA?
Forget about Doritos. Can you hear me? Forget about Doritos. I can do Ruffles too. One's a corn chip, the other's a potato chip. I got 2 hamburger franchises and they never give me static like that. Wait. Hey, yo, Jay, let me holler at you for a second, man. Good game. Great game. Balling out of control. But you know when I'm faking the handoff to you? Yeah. It looks a little stupid if you don't act like you're getting the ball, money. So what you saying? I'm saying this. I'm saying, you ever see a movie? And there's a king, right? But he ain't really a king until all the other actors bow down when he comes into the room. Until then, he's just some kind of, acting dude. It's the same with us. See, I am QB, but you gotta act like I am the QB. You a king in your own mind, bitch. You out there bowing to settle your own bullshit. Don't ever approach me again, faggot. I gotta come down, Doc. My teeth are like ice cubes, man.
You're making me look bad, Sanderson. Franchise is already questioning my benzo prescriptions.
Man, you are useless. The fuck I need a doctor for then?
You don't. We're all just corporate automatons anyway. No fault, no choice, no lawsuits. All of society's going that way. And you overpriced motherfuckers wrecked the party in the first place. Oh, my precious body's worth $50 million in bones, muscle, tissue, blah, blah, blah. Describe some spoiled crybaby the wrong thing, you end up in your way to re-education camp in Hanoi.
Hanoi?
Vietnam? Never mind.
How you doing, Les?
All right, corporate culture, baby. See, I'm actually one of the few good guys left. Okay, because I stretch it for you guys a bit.
Oh, like you stretching the sticks, man?
You have no idea what it was like in the old days, Sam, man. Nobody give a shit. Oh, I mean, we were like kings. No goddamn random urine tests, no spook police. Shit would force you to take the pills like they were candy. You could run out on that fucking field with a syringe stuck in your ass, nobody even noticed. It was beautiful. But it's all over like
There you go. What about the knee, Doc?
you know, current changes, global warming.
It's hard to tell with ligaments, Les.
Association's worth too much money. You know, it's bigger than
2-3 games. Be right back in there, huh? This might be the kind of injury that is going to take you out for the rest of the season. My contract's up this year. I got a family.
You got Spider-Man?
I had Spider-Man. Would have said I had Spider-Man. I got Batman.
I'm sorry.
Shit. Ooh, Fox alert at 4 o'clock. Queen Christina's in the house.
Say, Willie, I saw us guys, we have a little Bible study group that meets every month. I'm sure we'd like it if you could join us.
No.
Oh, super. May I ask if you're a Christian?
Fuck you, Smitty.
What?
I said fuck you. How long have I been on this team? Huh? 6 months? Have you ever took the time to speak to me? Now all of a sudden I win a couple of games and God done laid it on your heart to invite me to your Bible study group. God bless you, brother.
Shit, he grabs man about ready to eliminate this motherfucker and I jump in. My boy throws 2 quick punches. I bet you
You get caught?
Right in the fucking head, nail me right in the head. Crack the skull, check it out, baby. He cracked your skull? Yeah, he cracked my skull. Now the motherfuckers can't want to rule the world, man.
They think they're mad at you.
They think they're mad. Wait a second. You actually cracked your skull? Yeah, Doc, you hooked on phonics? I hate to see like that happen, man. You got the 2 locals on the opposite line. Right? Coach G trying to look for an exorcist. Oh, look at that!
I'm pushing hard for another OT or pulling on the draft.
I like it. There's gonna be a lot of changes this year, Coach. You might be stepping up.
Hey, Ray. Hey, Nick, I've been meaning to talk to you. I got some ideas.
No, not now, man. It's party time.
Yeah, sure. Hey, it's the right time. Yeah. Packing Cup. Try. 39 and 81.
Getting down, huh?
This is a very special scene too, and I don't know. I cut it because I don't know, maybe overmaking the point. But that's Tex Randall Cobb. He's one of a kind. He was heavyweight boxer. He fought for the championship. You see a broken nose. Look at that face. What a face.
Tus trailers.
Face
Visita mi
made
canal.
forged in some kind of hell and heaven. But he's a great guy, Tex. He's a wonderful man, and I'm sure I broke his heart by cutting this scene. I felt terrible about it.
Okay, enjoy the party. It's his time. You've had your time. It's his time, all right?
Nick, you the coach. If you ain't helping him, you're hurting him. Just don't buy the bullshit. There's plenty of it. You hear me, little brother? Okay.
Go get another drink, Ray. Man, that's Ray Fields.
Used to be.
Man, funny, I used to watch him every Sunday. He was like Tarzan. He was huge.
Yeah. Guy took a lot of hits. Lost everything to booze, painkillers, lost his family, all his money. Typical shit. Guy used to live on the street until the press got hold of it. Management gave him a few bucks, you know? Yeah. Dude, you knock it down, man.
I'm looking at it right now. Yes.
We found this house on the outskirts of Miami. It had shark pool in it, and the guy who rented it to us was really, these were his pets. I wouldn't want to exactly be around that all the time, but I guess he fed those girls he didn't like to the pool. That's Gwendolyn right there. She may go in next, and there's Joanna.
Hey, hurry up, man.
And Bill Bellamy, who's having a ball. So this is like one of these crazy Miami parties where there's 2 men and 25 women. It's they're sort of a staple of the Miami culture. I call it a fantasy a bit because I think I said to my assistant director, well, what kind of party do you want, Oliver? I said, I don't know, just make it a lingerie party, not thinking that everybody would be wearing lingerie, but that's what my costume designer, who's Red Literal, provided me with, was 25 girls with lingerie.
On the sidelines, maybe it's a little different story.
And it was originally part of this montage you saw earlier in the film of Jamie on television expressing his opinions and angering many of his teammates.
You got on, he'll have another 200-yard seat.
No.
It's Cool J's fantasy.
Not without getting the ball, you prick.
Yeah, man. Prick.
Fuck.
Hey, you all know what I've been through? You all know about the money I get. You've all heard the stories. People saying this about me, people saying that about me. But let me tell you something. I love this game. And I want to continue to play this game as a part of a team with all my brothers in here today. All right? Yo. Look. I know it may sound corny or whatever, but I got to thank my man, Willie Beeman, in his own fucked up way, for making me care about this game.
All right, hold it together. Come on, coach. You heard what the coach said. He gave you his heart and soul. Yeah. Now, we are going to pump it up for him. Give me a nasty D. Nasty D. I want Psycho Drive. Psycho Drive. I want Mad Dog. Ride Bed. Balls Out. Limb Turn. And defense. What do we live for? I said offense. What do we live for? Touchdown. I say team. What do we live in?
I love Jim Brown. He is so pure. He is so pure.
I'm too old for this shit.
That's great. This man, Jim, is 4, and he's got the body of a tough man still. I think that Jim is getting out of the game. As you saw, he was talking to the mayor earlier. He could go back to high school, or else he's going to do maybe a job with the city. This scene is a sad one, but it's an important transition that was not seen. It was Bill Bellamy begging the doctor Modine for drugs.
Look at my goddamn,
begging him.
Look at this, man. This is my life.
Modine doesn't give it to him. And, which incidentally sets up the next thing which we see in the movie itself, where he takes the needle and thinks about giving Shark a second shot. Bellamy, however, resolves his own dilemma gradually here, but comes to the conclusion that fuck the doctor. He's going to do it without him, and that's what you saw in the game. Nerves, but he did it.
It's over. You understand me?
It's not easy being a doctor either. You have to take a lot of abuse.
I'm gonna do it without you. I'm gonna do it without you.
So there you see an example of how that scene, which you saw in the real body of the movie, grew out of the previous scene of the drug addiction.
Has ever lived. That's right.
How are the headaches? It's fine until you start doing that shit.
Your balance?
Talking about check balance? Looking PHAT, baby. Fat.
All right. Go on, get out of here. You're done.
Al could only pray in his Italian character for victory. We all want it. And, you know, he's gone through hell, and certainly defeat he would accept, but God, it's nice to win once in a while. And there's the angel of God with his white glove, blessing him as he realizes where he is, and he goes over to the Coach Unitas to talk. This is all improvised. That's Bruce Hardy on the right. He was the Dallas number 2 man who helped us enormously with the stadium. And he plays the father.
Mighty bold. Damn it, Father. We just didn't pray enough.
Even John McGinley has to get into the act and changes his mind about things. I think John did a great job, and unfortunately we had to cut a lot of it because, again, as good as it is, it's a question of, sticking to the main body of the story to make that time.
Hey, who's in?
Whoever you are.
Thanks, Cap.
I like that line. Great game, whoever you are. It's like Dennis will never understand Jamie, or Jamie will never understand Dennis. There's a gulf between them, but they still can admire each other as athletes. And you notice, of course, in the Game 5 that Jamie was really studying Dennis quite a bit. There's a lot of connection being made between the two.
He proved everybody today that he can be a leader in this football team.
And here, Sanderson forgives the doctor. And she reconciles with her mom and her dad. I think Cameron Diaz is just made for the screen. I could look at her all day long. She's a beautiful woman and a beautiful screen presence.
I've been dreaming of. I know this is exactly what my father did.
What would you say to me?
I think Willie did a heck of a job reading the corner coming up with the blitz.
I was just trying to get over because I was thinking, I'm from this place. Tell it, dog. Get this terrible.
Pete, Minnesota doesn't know what's coming, baby. Minnesota has no idea.
It's an emotional game, and I'm emotional.
There's Lee Steinberg, one of the top agents in the game, next to Richard Weiner, one of our consultants. And of course, there's Al hidden away in a corner, being interviewed.
Who do you attribute your success to? To my father. Yeah, absolutely. This is the spirit that I'm carrying on, is my father.
Okay, Coach. All right, please.
I'm calling it quits.
You sure?
I'm sure.
I'm sorry I put you in, Cap.
Oh, hell, I'm not. They needed to see me fail. So did I.
I think Dennis in this scene it's an important scene, but it's covered in a way in the body of the film with his looks and his feeling, but here it's said very explicitly. I think they needed to see me fail. I think I needed to see myself fail, and Cindy too. In a pro athlete, ego and pride are so crucial, and it's hard for the veterans to give it up. You know, so many of them play on past their prime. I think Dennis in this scene very readily understands this and accepts that he's over and lives with it. And I think that's a tremendous growth for him, and I think it's a good thing.
How's Cap?
I really struggled with these two scenes, especially Dennis and Cameron, to try to get him in, but ultimately decided that I could perhaps do without them.
I'm sorry the way things turned out, Tony. I know you don't believe it, but I really am. Seeing the team out there today, God, it was like going back in time. It was beautiful football.
It was. It was beautiful.
It used to be a hell of a sport, huh?
Still is.
And you remember what we talked about, chip blocks. That means not 100% successful blocks. We're talking about 60 or 70% blocks. It half works or it almost nearly works.
People, they want to see heroes fail. It's a surprising thing, but it's true. And then they love to see the hero get back on his feet again.
Let's close it up fast. Football is a game of seconds and inches.
The action in it is out of control because they're doing real hits. There's no stunt guys. These guys are landed on the line.
It's the most accurate projection, I think, that will ever be made on football.
Dad used to say, no intensity, hurry up, no victory.
We have this great romantic belief in individuals, but ultimately society depends, its fate depends on the team.
Everything is moving so much quicker, and that's human nature as well. You're always, if you're not getting younger, you're getting older.
Well, there's an expression, called footsteps in sports, which is there's always somebody creeping up behind you. You're constantly having to produce. It's like the movie business.
We gonna get this on camera. This camera's watching you. You gonna be on TV.
Starting place is picture.
Don't film me right now. Are you part of the crew or?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He is an artist. He steps over the line with everything he does. People are afraid to step over the line, and I think that's what they admire about Oliver, is he steps over the line for all of us.
It almost seems inevitable that Oliver Stone would take on professional football as the subject of his next film, Any Given Sunday. For in many ways, this world crystallizes so many of the Academy Award-winning director's obsessions. Corporate politics, the effect of the media, and the simple power of good over evil. Platoon, Wall Street, Born on the 4th of July, JFK, and Natural Born Killers are all films that use the epic as a backdrop to tell a very human morality tale.
It goes back to the Greeks, Oliver, and his ideas. You know, he has very large ideas.
Yeah, Oliver Stone is the diabolical genius. The way I looked at it is that whenever you feel like it's chaotic or you feel like you can't see, study the material, get into the character, know the lines. The most important thing is the lines. As long as you get, because he'll tell you, look, I wrote these lines for a certain reason. And that's the difference between just being a director and then being an artist.
Any Given Sunday tells the story of an aging football coach, played by Al Pacino, forced to deal with the future when his veteran quarterback is injured.
We're gonna finish this one without you.
Don't you give up on me. You're like a son to me, Cap. I'll fight for you till the day I die.
Jamie Foxx is Willie Beeman, the brash backup quarterback who steps in and plays by his own rules.
He's changing the plays. He just does what he likes.
You run the plays, I call.
I've been warming the bench the whole time I've been in the pros. I don't plan on going back. It's a very complicated character because he's never experienced the fame. He's never experienced the money, the attention, the women. You get everything thrown at you, handed to you on a silver platter. It really messes with his psyche.
Cameron Diaz is the pragmatic owner of the fictional Miami Sharks, who sees the game of football simply as an entertainment business.
He may sell a lot of t-shirts, this kid, but he's tearing this team apart.
Well, then you hold it together.
Knock it off.
Working with Al Pacino, you know, you think, oh, that's so exciting, but you don't really, you forget, it's like kind of like going, ooh, bullfighting would be really cool. I'd love to be a matador. Ooh, fly the cape until you're in there with the bull. And you're going, what the hell am I doing inside? I clearly should have taken more lessons. You know what I mean?
You let your ego get in the way of this team, and you are gonna lose everything.
Get out of here!
That's what it's like working with Al Pacino.
Each of them is, can you top this? And now you're hitting the ball back with Al frickin' Pacino.
You will start Willie on Sunday, and you will make the adjustment to modern time.
You don't tell me what to do.
And you better have some ammunition, and the ammunition's all in the text.
Your father respected me, and he respected the concept.
Stop using my
coach coaching and the owner owning.
Because if you're gonna catch it and throw it back, you gotta have some verbs and some really powerful language to support it. And that's what Oliver, that was his gift to Cameron.
Why the hell do you think my father put me in charge, a bullheaded moron? You got old.
The movie's not just about football, it's about ego, it's about cockiness, arrogance, it's about hate, it's about love, it's about passion, it's about betrayal, it's about, you know, people who do anything for $1, some people who don't care, people who do care, and the canvas happens to be football.
He died because of this. I don't want you to take anything so seriously, honey. It's just a game, honey. Good night, Mother.
Stuffing is good, baby.
Stone has assembled an amazing group of actors to take an unflinching look behind the scenes of professional football.
Why are we wasting you? What can you do there? What can you add to the scene? As far as you know, he's a famous football player, right? So you got to be, there's a fine line. You've got to get in his face a little bit, right? But at the same time, you're a little intimidated by him, right? You too. But be obstinate.
Oh, it's Mr. Beeman. Hey, Willie, how you doing? Some teams are great, but then you get too many stars on one team, not enough ball to go around. Because if you look at the football, ain't no bigger than this. But some egos are, you know, this big. So I think the way that it was cast really, you know, plays into all of that.
Say what you care about anyway. You playing for yourself? What you talking about? Like everybody else on the team. Man, I gotta earn the right to diss somebody on this team. Team? Please, call us a team. All I see is a whole bunch of Superfly brothers running around here, living in a white man's world.
Jamie Williams, a former pro with the San Francisco 49ers, served as a consultant on the film.
When we first started working on it, I was going, "Hi, Stone, what do you know about football?" And I thought about his movie Platoon, and I go, "He'll pick it up. he'll understand this.
He tells the story really in the classic style, you know, of an athlete really is a warrior. That's who these people are.
Every Shark fan has a sickening feeling in the pit of their stomach at this moment. I know I do. Let's look at this again. On the backside.
I mean, the world is all about life and death, and that's what football is.
I think I broke my back. Why does it hurt? Right where you're touching it. I have to get a stretcher for you. You that old?
We're taught to follow the camera and television. You know, we follow the camera, we follow the ball. But the real game is played in the trenches. It's played inside the locker room. It's played when we leave practice and we start getting together and, you know, the truth starts to come out. It's played in the back rooms where coaches are making decisions, where owners are making decisions.
This is about all the different tangents that grow out of a professional football team. Ownership, the media, the coach, the players, their wives.
You're the goddamn quarterback for the Miami Sharks.
Everybody's been telling me what to do ever since college. This is not your decision, it is my decision.
I will not listen to this bullshit from you. I will not.
Sports is a magnifying glass for things that move fast, and life is tough. You don't have any years to make it as either a movie star, movie director, or athlete. You know, you're finished fast.
Tus trailers. Visita mi canal.
This is the kind of movie you do for free, you know, just to have the opportunity to be in the presence of someone like Oliver who really is truly a genius.
When Oliver Stone makes a film, he follows his own unique vision. In the case of Any Given Sunday, this vision called for the creation of a completely fictional football league with its own teams, logos, stadiums, fans, players, and coaches. For 10 weeks, the actors went through an intensive professional football caliber training camp. They would be in the best shape of their lives.
In the military films, you know, if I did 2 weeks of strong prep with the military, that was a lot. This camp went on for 8 to 10 weeks.
Any given Sunday, include Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We got Coach Graff over here. He's real busy. He designed some plays. He's the best that ever did it, and we rolling. It's up time.
Stone also drew inspiration from his boyhood heroes, casting former greats like Y.A. Tittle, Dick Butkus, Jim Brown, Johnny Unitas, and Bob St. Clair as coaches.
To be back, even you know, with the smell of sweat and the turf and everything, it's been very exciting for me.
Stone also cast more recent superstars like Lawrence Taylor and Terrell Owens as players. But Stone's League, for all its echoes of the past, reflects something completely new and different. A step faster, perhaps. The stakes feel higher, the hits harder. It's Oliver Stone at his visceral best.
The first hit on the line was weak. The second thing after that was interesting when they took him down.
Well, yeah, I know.
The first hit was weak, though.
And he's also, you know, bringing in the whole corporate structure, you know, the politics of the game that people don't quite understand, how a lot of the politics have to deal with the life of these players, you know, how there's pretty much a lot of times pawns in the game.
I'm not trying to screw him, Harvey, but I'd like to have him in the playoffs. The word's out, everyone's seen him take the hits. Nobody's gonna sign a $2 million concussion case. You do the math, Doctor. What you help save us now, we won't forget at contract time.
Everyone's in awe of how he keeps it together, how he has 4 shots going at one time and knows exactly what's going on. And appears not to have a clue, but ask him a question.
If Jamie's on his knees, you don't have to.
Jamie's got a problem. Guy level with everybody else.
Everybody else.
Let's do or die. You tight, same man?
That's fine. That's Jamie's point of view.
Keep it lethal, money. We're through all 2. Ready?
And I've done 5 movies with him, 3 that he's directed, 2 he's produced, and we're friends and so on. He drives me absolutely insane.
Just another little shot.
Jimmy.
But Then you look at the footage all cut together and you go, oh, there was a method to this utter madness.
Okay, rehearsing. Rehearsal.
Willie, how's it feel to be a nobody one day and have the whole world know you the next day?
Well, I was always a star. Y'all just didn't know about it yet.
It's really actually exciting, and I think that he sort of, that's one of his strategies is work, and everybody's just ready to just go, wah, you know, and then he shows you what he's doing.
4 years ago, we won the Pantheon Cup.
I was there, Christina.
Now what are we? We're a second-tier team. That's
We're not a second-tier team.
Come on, admit it, Tony.
How do you make something work? How do you have a winning team? How can you make 22 individuals to function as a team? You know, that's corporate America. That's part of its problem. I'm fascinated by that because we are a corporate society.
And Oliver's been someone from the beginning that I've worked with him about 10 years now that sets goals for himself every day, which I feel like are just beyond his reach.
I walk on the set. I'll never tell my AD what I'm going to do the first thing. I say I might do that. I get there in the morning, I sniff the air, the sun, the feeling, talk to the actors. And I said, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to do 43, the scoreboard from up there.
Okay. We shot 43 from here. Daytime. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got a camera in everywhere, man. He got a camera in the top of your brain. I'm telling you, he's got cameras strapped on people. So when you're running, it's like you can see the perspective, and the hits are like 2 car crashes, like 2 747s. Boom!
I mean, bulls.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. You wouldn't. All right, wait till I can't even get into it.
You know how it goes. Just gearing up, trying to make it real for the folks.
NFL Films is actually the best at shooting real games. Oliver was able to even go a step further than that, and taking the camera right down onto the field. And you feel like you're in a real game.
Right split, 25 barrel clear. On one. I'm coming fast on your left, boy. Don't make me wait. On one. Ready?
It's one thing you don't see on television is you get into the eyes and into the heads of the players.
As a former player, I try to explain what the game is really about, and people don't get it. Because I'm looking through my camera. That's a different perspective to see the game. And then when I line up on the line, and all this stuff, and I'm down low, and all this stuff is happening, and I look this way, and these guys are looking, sweat's dripping out of my eyes, and all this. Well, that's where we're going.
The footage is incredible. And there's just no question in my mind that you will never be able to look at a football game on television for 3 hours again. Once you get used to this kind of football, where you're at ground level, ground zero, where you're inside the huddles and stuff, it's going to be really tough.
It's just, I don't know how a pass ever gets completed. It's just a wall of, you know, the ball is snapped, the quarterback drops back, but there's a wall of humanity, huge humanity, by the way, coming right at you, and arms flying, and people, and violence in front of you. You know, it's like the enemy trying to come over the wall.
When this Willie Beeman character, Jamie Foxx character, when all of a sudden he has to get into the battle, it's wilder than he ever thought it was going to be.
Bitch, buckle up. It's going to be a long damn day. Green 41. Green 41. Change the play. Audible. Change the play.
Visita mi canal.
Game is all that matters to me. Because it's pure. 4 quarters, you cross a line, you score. It's sane. Life isn't.
When you go into it, everybody's like, you're nervous, you're gonna be okay. You know it's Al Pacino. So that kind of sunk in a little bit, and then so I came in just, you know, rough and tough, ready to do my thing. And he was the nicest cat in the world, and he would go over it with you, because, you know, at first I didn't want to bother him. Yeah, you come in the trailer. It was kind of like going in to see The Godfather. Every time, you know, he said, Al wants to see you. Don't cheat. And I come in, you know, so.
Everything he does is grounding, you know, his way he walks, the way he moves. I think that he has the ability just to command, to be very commanding, and which is great. He's playing a coach.
Do something. Tackle somebody. Don't let these guys chew up the goddamn clock on us. You kicked ass.
Yeah, I did.
But I'll tell you something. Cap Rooney's been doing it for years.
And his time is over. And yours is too, unless you start taking some risk and start playing this game the way it's played today.
If I never do another movie again, I will always remember this, because we sat at a table, myself and him, and we went at it.
You see, because that's what a leader's about. Sacrifice. The times he's got to sacrifice because he's got to lead by example, not by fear and not by self-pity.
Who you think you're talking to? Half of my football career is over. Hey, you want me to go back to the bench to sacrifice for the greater glory of Cap Rooney?
At one point, he says, you're a quarterback.
You're a goddamn quarterback!
You're the leader of a team.
The leader of a team.
And then they said, cut. And he said, and you're a good actor. What more can you ask for? You know what I'm saying? If they cut all of my scenes, at least I know I had, you know, a little respect, because, you know, I respect it.
So I'm gonna stay who I am, Steamin' Willie Beamer. And with the time I got left, I'm gonna play my way.
The filming of the football scenes is tricky business. Stone wants realism, and he's willing to go overboard to get it.
Directing is a weird thing, because you become a bit like the people you direct.
Let's do it! Come on!
Here, I was a football coach. I had to be. I had to push an army.
These are the best available football players. Most every single one of them have played in the NFL at one time or another. These are the real deal guys.
And this is Big Run, 68.
Here we go, line up.
2 in the morning. We're out here playing football. The movie is any given Sunday. Football at 2 in the morning, live. Doesn't get uglier than that.
I'm making some guys miss. It's action-packed, and at the end of the shot, me and Shark meet on a collision.
Nobody wants anyone to get hurt. But how do you tell an enthusiastic running back, trained since junior high to avoid tacklers and go for the end zone, to get tackled on purpose? By Lawrence Taylor. Derek Lassick did the first 3 takes with a cumbersome camera mount.
It feels like I'm carrying about 120 pounds, you know, and you have to adjust your weight and your balance and everything, and it's kind of tough.
I get the tackle off me, he's there already.
Yeah, well, that's why we have a problem.
I'm getting tired. I want to go home.
The timing is off, and Lawrence Taylor is not happy about it.
I'm sitting here waiting for that. Now, if I want to go get him, I'll go get him.
No one wants to get beat. I tell a guy, you're going to get beat here. And they get upset because I don't want to get beat.
If he's going to just run away from him, what the want me to do? They think they're holding NFL tryouts out here. What the hell is going on?
Hey, nice
This is what I'm trying to say to you, bro. When a man looks back on his life, he should be proud of all of it. Not just the years he spent in pads and cleats. You gotta learn that willing here. If you don't, you ain't a man. You're just another punk.
You know, I've learned I have a whole new respect for football players. And I'll tell you another thing. You know, people can say what they want about these high-priced athletes, but I can tell you firsthand, being out here playing football, these guys deserve more money than they're getting paid. Because I'm talking about Epsom salt baths, I'm talking about green alcohol, I'm talking about your body aching from head to toe.
It's that serious, and most people don't see it like that. You know, you watch a football game, you got your favorite player, you turn off the TV on Sunday and go home. This dude has to go sit in the ice tub, you know, for 3 hours after the game because he can't move. You know, he's got kids, he's got mortgage to pay, and his whole whole life is based on this ankle that got to heal, or he's gonna play on it.
You just think about the average person in their house, like if they bang their shin on a coffee table, they're like, ah! Now imagine that all day long.
I can beat this. Cindy, will you please call that nurse? This doesn't work. I'm a football player. They gotta pump up the volume here.
Yes, no one shall not be.
Breathe.
I don't know how they do it. I really don't know how they do it.
I think that the players in this, the speech I have where the players are described as men who will not live with shame. And a lot of the things that they will do that are to their own physical detriment, for example, playing with serious injuries and so on, aren't about contracts or anything else. It's about wanting to achieve something.
Who am I to tell these men they cannot live their dream? They will not live with shame like you. They are gladiators. They are warriors. And long ago, they made that choice. Not you, not you, not me. And I am not gonna take responsibility for standing between them. Didn't you ever have a dream, Ollie?
All comes down to today. Either we heal as a team, or we're gonna crumble.
Texas Stadium, Dallas. They say that God cut a hole in the dome so he could watch his favorite team play. The teams today are the Miami Sharks and the Dallas Knights. Stone's Army has taken over the famous stadium to film the climactic scenes of the movie.
You guys are doing a great job. And then Johnny Unitas becomes the other team's coach.
It's a fitting climax to an epic in both size and scope. Over 10,000 extras. A massive lighting rig. Cameras are everywhere.
Thanks for coming down today, really and truly. You don't know how much it means to this movie for all of you to be here.
It's a big moment, not just for the characters in the film, but for the actors as well. Months of preparation, of living with their roles, of the Oliver Stone experience are about to pay off.
You know, you probably had no idea how this movie would challenge you, but you met the challenge. The challenge is incredible.
Now my body is starting, like as you see from the beginning to now, my body is catching up with my mind. Like my reflexes are sharper, everything's quicker, things are starting to operate better. Plus I get to live my dream, that's the coolest part.
Actors call? Actors call?
Yeah.
Tell Alan we're ready.
It's Alan. We did.
Background and action!
You gotta lead this team, Willie. When they look in your eyes, they gotta believe.
I know.
But beyond the color and pageantry of this day, Oliver Stone is telling a story about American life on the edge of the new millennium.
We all have a dramatic moment. We either fail or we succeed or we don't show up.
It's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna win that itch.
Everybody's trying to play that magic moment, that great game, that time in the sun.
If I'm gonna have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that itch. Because that's what living is.
I think you need to know. If he's ready, Cap's gonna get to start in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, I figured, man. I'm trying to get to know me, man. You brought me over to fuck me over. I knew you was gonna sell me out. Shit. That ain't hard to tell.
Well, Cap's got the playoff experience, and he knows how to lead the team.
So I guess that was somebody else on Sunday winning all them games.
No, but Cap really deserves to stay in the sun. He's been on this...
What do I deserve? The bench?
He's been the quarterback.
And his time is over, and maybe yours is too. Until you start taking some risks and start playing the game the way it is now, it ain't about all them pictures on the wall no more.
Those men
wanted to win. They wanted to win. Just like you do. Sure, you can feed the press and the fans all that sacrifice and glory, grand old man of the game crap. Yeah, that's all good. Everybody loves that. But I've been there. I've been there. Coach, I seen a long line of coaches from college with that halftime bullshit speech.
Oh, it's bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
You think that...
I know it's bullshit. You know what it's about? It's about the money. All right, first this is about the money, the ranking, the TV contracts, the fat cat boosters sitting up in the booth looking down on everybody. The coaches trying to up their salaries, and the whole time they're trying to find another nigga to lead them to the top 10. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. Congratulations, I guess.
Congratulations.
Yeah, on getting what you wanted.
Oh, yeah, look, I was a badass nigga, you know. Everything was moving so goddamn fast. I didn't have a chance to just. I wasn't
Willie,
ready
I'm
for it.
sorry.
Whoa. Look, I acted like a fool, all right? If we could just sit down, maybe have a couple of words, some drinks or something like that. I mean, I'm sure after the season is over, we could just, you know, chill out. Or when the season's end, I'll
Willie, I'm sorry. No.
Okay, I feel it. I know. I'm pissed. I dig it. But you gotta understand, I've been thinking about what I want to get out of the game. Now,
Well, there it is. The game. It's all about the game. That's all it is with you. Well, I hope you're happy, because you got it now. You got your game.
That's what I do.
No, that's what you are. But you'd be told, Willie, I didn't mean anything like that. Oh, gee.
But Vanessa, listen, baby.
Willie, get out!
I know you.
Willie, what are you doing in
I
here?
just came to I gotta use the bathroom. Where's the urinals? I mean, you know, guys don't have no little stalls on the thing. I mean, what? Everybody sits down and Bobby Bush is right on here. See, there it is, man. That's the smile I'm talking about. That's my girl.
You are such a jerk.
I may be a jerk, but I miss you. I mean, all of this shit is great, but I ain't got nobody to share it with. All these other people, I don't know. Look, can we just talk? Just go chill, hang out, do some of the old shit we used to do. Some of the old places we used to hit. Come on, man.
Yes.
All right. Damn, she got a big ass. Like Yannick Noah. I'm just trying to put some spark in our things, you know what I'm saying? All that old stuff. I'm gonna get it to you. You just gotta get open. I'm gonna get it to you. The thing about it is, you keep the spiral tight, you know? Keep it tight as fish pussy. That's the way I like to do it. Oh! Keep the spiral tight as fish. Oh! He ain't fast enough. I'm on another page.
There you go. Good job. Good shot.
Oh, that's a nice throw. Sing! Oh, where you going? Oh! Boy, you don't mess with.
Shake them braids.
Nice. Oh! You a bitch! What's knocking down? That's not good at that boy. Go.
Bop.
Oh! My bad.
Beautiful.
Let's go, KJ.
Screaming. Seaming.
Keep it rolling. Everybody trying to play hate me right now because
Willie Bean,
I'm the new man. I see you. I hear you hollering now.
Willie Bean, baby.
ESPN on my tip.
You number one.
I'm always going to be number one, too.
Man, what's up?
See, but these my boys right here, they understand. My name is Willie Bean. I keep the ladies creaming for my semen. So when I score a touchdown in their face, I'm dancing in the end zone like Mace.
Bad boy, bad boy.
You know, the only thing about it is, man, my coach got to ride me a little bit. You know, he be trying to like keep me down. And Coach Diamante, he a good coach though. It's like a lot of people don't understand. You know, he knows the knowledge. He got the knowledge of the football game. And that's why I try to learn from him. I'm just trying to tell him, you know, come on up to the next millennium, you know, because I'm moving, you know, I'm like rocket fuel. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the juice you don't even see. It's like when I drop back in the pocket, it's, you know, I'm a little, you know, they be trying to tower over me. That's when I duck down, I drop it over here to the left, drop to the right. Well, you know, a lot of people watch because I got like moves and shit.
He doing that because he's willing?
Demon.
Oh, you motherfucker.